I never believed in the impossible, until the night I got a message from my dead mother. Emma froze, her heart pounding. Her mother had died 2 years ago, but now there was a text on her phone from a number that should not exist. Check behind the mirror, it read. Her hands shook as she stared at the glowing screen. Fear mixed with curiosity pulled her towards her room. Every shadow in the dimly lit hallway seemed to move, the floorboards creaking under her feet. Emma's mind raced. How could this be real? Who would send her this message? With trembling hands, Emma lifted the mirror. Behind it was a small hidden compartment she had never noticed before. Her eyes widened as she peered inside. Inside lay a dusty box, worn by time. She carefully opened it, the hinges creaking softly in the silent room. There, folded neatly, was a letter in her mother's handwriting. The paper was yellowed, edges brittle, yet the words seemed alive. Her breath caught as she read, "Emma, if you are reading this, something has happened to me. Trust no one, not even your father." A chill ran down her spine. Questions flooded her mind. Why warn her about her father? What danger had her mother feared? Before she could process it, a faint creak echoed behind her. Footsteps. Someone was in the room. Emma spun around, but the room was empty. Her heart pounded in her chest, each beat echoing like a drum in the silence. She turned back to the box, gripping the letter tightly, when suddenly a shadow fell across the doorway. A tall figure stood there, the dim light only revealing a vague silhouette. "You weren't supposed to find that," a deep voice whispered. Fear gripped her, but so did determination. She stepped back, her mind racing. Was it her father? Or someone else? The letter's warning replayed in her head, "Trust no one." Her instincts screamed at her to run, but curiosity, the need for answers, rooted her to the spot. The shadow advanced slowly, footsteps deliberate and heavy. The room seemed colder, darker, every object casting monstrous shapes on the walls. Emma's pulse raced as she realized the truth was far more terrifying than she had imagined. Emma's hands trembled as she held the letter. She knew she couldn't ignore it. Taking a deep breath, she decided to investigate further. Every instinct screamed at her to leave, but the truth demanded courage. Slowly, she moved through the room, her eyes scanning every corner. Dust particles floated in the air, illuminated by the faint glow of the moonlight through the curtains. She opened drawers, checked under furniture, and noticed small clues that she had never paid attention to before: hidden notes, photographs out of place, and even a key taped behind her mother's favorite painting. Each discovery deepened the mystery, each detail added to the chilling story her mother had left behind. Emma's mind raced. Why all these secrets? Why the warning? The letter had said, "Trust no one, not even your father." Could it be that the person she had relied on the most was hiding something dark? Suddenly, the door creaked open, and the shadowy figure appeared again. Emma froze, her pulse skyrocketing. The silhouette moved closer, revealing the faint outline of her father's face, pale and tense. "You shouldn't have found that," he said quietly, but the fear in his eyes betrayed more than his words. Emma held the letter tightly, her hands shaking. "Why?" she whispered, her voice barely audible. Her father's expression softened for a brief moment, then hardened. "There are things you don't understand, Emma. Things your mother wanted to protect you from." His voice trembled, revealing the gravity of what had been hidden all these years. Emma realized the truth was far more complicated than she had imagined. She had uncovered secrets that were meant to stay buried. Her heart raced, but she knew she couldn't turn back now. The story her mother left was unraveling, piece by piece. As the night grew darker, Emma stood in the room, the letter in her hands, her mind filled